All right, let's enter in 3, 2, 1. We're gonna lower that collective all the way down.
Okay.
I'm gonna aft, hold the 65. Don't come back too much,
Okay.
right about there. 65 knots. Lower a little bit, there's the horn.
My name is Ian and I'm a low-time student pilot with 12 flight hours under my belt at this point. Our primary focus this lesson is going to be auto-rotation entry in case of an engine failure. This video is a documentation of my training and is not intended to be a substitute for instruction with a certified flight instructor.
Sure, minus 04, dew point minus 12, altimeter 3078. Visual approach in use, landing and departing, runway 36. All VFR departures, advise ground control of direction of flight. Notice Chairman, taxiway Juliet east of runway 36 closed. Further advisories are in effect. Advise on this contact, you have Lima.
Lima, Lima's good. All right. That, I can't believe how, why didn't everybody have that?
Yeah, it works pretty good.
All right, so we can do a mag check. We're pretty much in the green.
Tango Juliet, traffic 12 o'clock a mile and
right, there you go.
Another Cessna climbing out of 3,200.
Got a drop.
Okay, we're looking for traffic.
Recovery.
All right, do the right. Oh, that's the left there. All right, got a drop.
All right, this one, needle split pretty good, so split them needles.
Cessna 182 Tango Juliet, Cessna's more like 10 to 11 o'clock in a mile and a half.
All right, let her come down, then we'll take your frictions off, stow away your chart. What's our map today? I don't forget what the temperature he said it was. Like 2 degrees outside, so.
All right, let's see.
Just go from about 0.
0? Okay. So, 22.1?
Between 22.1 and 22.6, somewhere around in there, so.
And max would be about 20.
So 22.3, you know, someplace in the middle there, so
okay.
23.2.
Okay.
23.2, and then our, obviously 24.1 is our...
So 22 Tango Juliet, traffic is 11 o'clock a mile eastbound. Sierra Pump, 3 to 4 o'clock a mile east-southeastbound, climbing out of 3,200.
Roger that, we're still looking at still negative contact.
This is my first time flying in 126 Victor Alpha, as it just got back from an overhaul and was swapped with the helicopter I had flown on my previous lessons, 142 Victor Alpha. The two helicopters have very different personalities. In this helicopter you have to apply pressure down to keep the collective from rising on you, and in the previous helicopter you have to apply pressure up to keep the collective from sinking. It was a bit of a wake-up call that even with low hours you can become complacent. You can also hear that my instructor is still trying to get used to the new helicopter as well when using our call sign while speaking to the tower.
And tower, helicopter 6 Victor Alpha's at Alpha, ready for departure.
Helicopter 126 Victor Alpha, taxiway Alpha, clear for takeoff, proceed on course.
Clear for takeoff, Alpha taxiway on course, 6 Victor Alpha. All right, lights, RPM, gauge is green, let's roll it.
Man, it just wants to go.
Yes, sir.
All right, climbing out.
Oh, well, head due east.
All right.
Give your speed room. You'll just stay light with me on the first couple. We're just gonna be cruising along. Lights are out, RPMs will be stable, gauges are green, 70, 75 knots. Smoothly lower the collective right pedal, come aft, roll throttle off just below the 80%, and then check up, wait for the RPMs to stabilize, and then they start to come up, so you check up collective a little bit, stop those RPMs in the green, and we're looking for 65 knots, and we're just gonna float to the ground. All right, so just stay with me. I have controls.
You have controls.
I have controls. All right, we'll lower a little bit of power. Carb heats up. I'm gonna take the trim off for me, please.
Right. Trim's coming off.
into the wind. Got us a nice clear landing spot. It's gravel, but there's no wires and shit around it, so. All right, we're just cruising along. Lights are out, RPMs are stable. Gauges are in the green, fuel is good. Plenty of altitude. Good airspeed. And we're just gonna go in. 3, 2, 1. I'm gonna lower that collective all the way down.
Oh.
Come aft, check up, hold that throttle off. And we're just floating. A little bit of trim. RPMs are in the green. 65, 70, looking good. RPMs are in the green. Oh, this is autoing beautifully. Bottom of the green, still got a spot. Bottom of the green, airspeed looks good. We're outside. See, there's nothing to it, man. Nothing to it. Floating. 65. All right, I'm going to bring that throttle back in. Governor grabs it. I'm going to pull some power. And we are going to climb on out. So now we're just going to make patterns, come back to that same road. Okay? Nothing to it, huh? You all right?
Man, that is quite the
little transition.
stomach dropping.
Yeah, you know, when you're first, you know, because you've anticipated this now for how long, right?
Yeah.
So that's but like you say, once you get that entry down like that, nice and smooth, all the way to the ground, a little bit of right pedal coming aft, hold that 65 knots, roll that throttle off, and just check up, wait for those RPMs to stabilize, check up, and the RPMs just sit right in the green. You pretty much just set it and forget it. Don't dick with the collective, you know, don't chase a bunch of airspeed, just 65 knots. And dude, how long do we float? Like,
Yeah, it was a long time.
yeah. So I mean, at that point, you'd have plenty of time to, if you were trying to maneuver into the wind, find your spot, whatever you wanted to do. All right, you have controls. Keep climbing us up. You have controls. Keep climbing us up and come on around. All right, we got airspeed, we got altitude, we got a landing spot. Lights, RPMs, gauges are green, fuel's good, and we're cruising along. We'll get some trim. All right, let's enter in 3, 2, 1. We're gonna lower that collective all the way down.
Okay.
Coming aft, hold the 65. Don't come back too much,
okay.
Right about there. 65 knots. Lower a little bit, there's the horn, no big deal. Lower a little bit of collective. 65 knots. It's in the green. Perfect. Eyes outside. Not too much. There we go. Perfect. Hold that. Come over to our spot a little bit. Over the road. Now, if you push over and get a little faster airspeed, your RPMs will drop. If you come aft, your RPMs will climb. Okay, see that?
Okay, yeah.
We're just cruising. All right, I'm going to lower collective, come aft a little bit, stop.
Okay.
All right, let's crack that throttle on. Let the governor grab it. Full power, and climb us on out. All right, you have control.
I have controls.
Watch this
Okay.
wire right here. And we'll just stop this little bit of a descent. There we go, we're cruising along. All right, keep us over the road.
Okay.
We're looking for 65 knots. Let's go in 3, 2, 1. We're gonna lower that collective all the way down. Coming aft.
Okay. Coming aft.
Back up a little bit. Go. Oh, we got too much horn. There we go. Yeah, these RPMs move nice and slow in here. So again, if you gain airspeed or push over, your RPMs climb. If you come aft, the RPMs will climb.
Okay.
So don't jockey it around, just kind of set it and forget it. Look at that, in the green, 65, got a nice spot, looking good. Looking real good. Bottom of the green, 65. Bottom of the green, 65, got a spot. Beautiful. All right, let's roll that throttle in. Bring that throttle on. There we go, let the governor grab it. Here she comes, they're married. Left pedal, pull your power, climb us out. Pull that power in. There we go. Yeah, don't forget your left pedal. Perfect. The trick is not to like just be so focused in here. Just give it a quick glance. Everything. See how it just kind of sits there. Nothing really moves if you don't jockey this. It doesn't take much of this either.
Yeah, sure.
I mean, it's just like come to the right a bit so we're not buzzing these poor people. Make right traffic. There you go. Something a little different.
Six 5 Sierra Papa, you can make the left turn now and 29 taxi to parking, monitor ground 119.12.
Look at our cylinder head temp. It's not even.
Yeah. It's not even good.
Carb heat. Man, just having to keep that bad boy on all the time. Alright, that's pretty good. So we got 75 lights, RPMs, gauges of green, we got altitude, we got airspeed. Keep us over our spot. Alright, let's go in 3, 2, 3, 2, 1. We're going to lower that collective all the way down. Right pedal coming aft. Let those RPMs check. Come up a little bit, 65. So if you come aft just a little bit more, right there, perfect. The RPMs are gorgeous. Trim's good, we got a spot, 65. Bottom of the green. Lower just a little bit of collective. Just to bring those RPMs up just a little bit. Beauty. Get us over our spot. And like I said, we're going to do a little flare action this time. Come aft just a little, just a hair. There you go, perfect. Got us a spot. Looking real good. Not yet. Alright, we're going to just start a nice gentle flare right here. Gentle flare. Bring a throttle in. Flare, flare, flare. Level. Boom. That's a power recovery auto right there.
I have it.
You have controls. So all we're doing with the flare is slowing that rate of descent and the aircraft's forward airspeed, so that by the time you come down, your RPMs will, when you flare like that, that Coriolis effect will spin those rotors up, so you just manage that flare ever so slightly. You don't want to come back too aggressively or you'll spike the RPM. So you just come back really slow and progressive, and the RPM should stay pretty much, you know, someplace in the yellow, top of the green, and then by the time you've got that 5 foot, or they say 5 to 8 feet, level the aircraft off, and if it was a real engine failure, allow the aircraft to settle, and then what energy you have left in the rotor system, you just pull the collective to cushion your landing, and poof, nice and level. Carb heat. All right, let's do one more. We don't want to get too many of these in your head, because it's they say you're only supposed to do like 3 in a row and then go do something else, but you know, you're never going to learn anything like that. But like I said, this is an intro to entries and glides, managing your RPM, managing your airspeed. Now you know what you're looking for.
Yeah.
Really, there's really not that big of a deal. I mean, especially the apprehension that builds up before doing them. And you do them, you know, in the first, you're just, oh shit, after a while. But then again, you know what? When I was coming up through my training, I never felt comfortable with autos until I had about 500 hours of teaching them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because when you're with an instructor, if your shit goes wrong, your instructor's going to save the day, right? Well, now you're the instructor and you're that asshole that has to save the day. So it's a little, all right, it's up to me now, you know? And then everything will slow down in time, you know? 75 knots, looking good. Nobody's turning down our road, that's good. All right, we're going to enter in 3, 2, 1, all the way down and aft. Check up a little bit, 65. Oh, lower a little bit of collective, there you go. Only 97%, it's just going, hey buddy. Okay. Good, perfect. Hold what you got. Beauty. Airspeed, RPM. Still got a nice spot right there. Bottom of the green. Yep, looking good. That RPM lower, a little bit of collective just to bring it into the green. Perfect. Real good. We got days of this shit, days of it. Go over to the road just a little bit. There you go. Looking real good. All right, we're gonna start a bit of a flare right here, nice and gentle. Bringing throttle in. More of a flare. Left pedal. Level the aircraft. Power. Boom. Nice. All right, you have controls.
I have controls.
You have controls.
Cessna 62 Alpha, Whiskey Georgetown Tower, right close traffic, runway 36 approved, runway 36 clear for takeoff.
Right close traffic for 36, clear for takeoff. 62
Keep her level. Ride the rumble, here you go. Up, just, there we go. All right, nice set down.
Wants to come back up.
Beauty. All right.
Friction's on. All right, pull a mixture.
Although unfortunately I didn't film from the very beginning of my training, I will be filming each lesson from this point on and uploading it here. Any tips or comments are greatly appreciated, as this is a learning experience for me, and any knowledge that can make me a better pilot is welcome. Thanks for watching, and I hope to see you around.